All right. I was typing out the directions for this worksheet and it started to get complicated. So I thought I will just pop in and make you a little walkthrough for this. So what we're doing on the color wheel worksheet, you'll need to print this. So hopefully you have a way to print it home because I want you to color mix with crayons. And yes, you can do that. It's super fun. And we always do this in 5th grade. It's really important for me this year to teach you guys really focus on these elements of art, and color is a huge element of art. And I know we've talked about primary and secondary colors, warm and cool colors, but we've never really talked about how it all creates the color wheel. And that's what we're going to really focus on the next few projects we do. So I thought we'll go ahead and kick off this project. I promise origami is coming, but we'll see how far we get in class today. So I want to work on this worksheet first. So you will need a red crayon, a blue crayon, and a yellow crayon. Those are the only 3 crayons you're allowed to use right now. Okay? So this is how a color wheel works. And yes, you could Google a color wheel and cheat a little, but I want you to kind of learn how to read it. So the color wheel has this solid line triangle connecting 3 circles. The solid line triangle is your primary colors. So you'll go ahead and you'll add your primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow. Once you have those colored in nice and neat with your crayons, then we got to talk about secondary colors. And this upside down broken line triangle, that connects our secondary colors. If you don't remember, secondary colors, let me zoom out of here. There we go. That's easier to see. Secondary colors are when you combine 2 primary colors. So we're going to combine 2 primary colors and create the second color. Now, I know you could dig in your crayon box and get the orange out, but I don't want you to. I want you to see what happens when you mix yellow with red. So you always start with your lightest color first. You'll put down yellow, then you'll get your red crayon and put a little red and keep going back and forth until you get an orange-ish color. It's not going to be perfect because these are crayons and not paint. I just want you to get used to mixing those colors. Then you'll move on to the next 2 sets. Remember, we're connected with the dashed line. So red and blue are very similar hues. So I always start with blue for some reason. So you can do blue and red, mix that together, and you should get a purple. You'll come down and mix your yellow and your blue. Start with your yellow, add blue, and you should get some sort of green. Once you have your secondary colors filled in, and I know these aren't the colors, now you're ready to figure out what are these other dots for? Now that's something I'm not sure we've talked about. So let me introduce you to tertiary colors. Tertiary colors are that 3rd set of colors. They're also called intermediate, but I prefer tertiary. 1, it sounds fancy, and 2, that T reminds me of 3rd because primary means first, secondary means second, tertiary helps you remember 3rd. So you combine a primary color with a secondary color to get a tertiary color, okay? So how you'll do that is you'll take orange, purple, and green out of your crayon box. So now you're using only primary color and secondary color crayons to create these 2. because I want you to get used to mixing. So you'll take your orange crayon, because it's lighter, and color down first, and put your red crayon down on top of that, and you should get red, orange. Tertiary colors are the 2 words put together in a compound word. You always start with the primary color name first, then add the secondary color. So always be red, orange. Then you'll do, oh, I lost my blue, or yellow. Then be yellow, green, blue, violet, or purple. Does that make sense? So you'll go ahead and fill out this whole worksheet. I know I didn't use the special colors for all of it, but I think you can get this. If you are confused or not sure, you can Google a color wheel and that will help you, or you can just email me and let me know. So hopefully this cleared up a little bit of stuff of how to work this worksheet. So use your primary and secondary color crayons and get color mixing. I'll talk to you guys later.